Alright, so we're going to be discussing Battlefield. That's one hell of an intro. What is the
Good
Banana
old
Club?
Battlefield.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about Battlefield today with my boy. And we're wondering from the last video that I'm going to be posting if this is basically from the same video. It is. And you probably heard it.
There was discussion about shooters
Battlefield.
in that too.
Yeah.
Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Well, so the Battlefield franchise, though, like, I mean, we talked about how Battlefield has been basically Call of Duty has been basically consistent since its inception. All those
Yes,
buffs.
and overall, honestly, I feel like Battlefield in recent years has done better than Call of Duty.
Has it?
I mean, for me personally, like the last Call of Duty I played until MW2, this most recent one, like I hadn't played a lot of anyone.
Well, they also come out every single year, so I kind of get that. But I mean, let me put it, we basically skipped a whole generation. I mean, you didn't play Battlefield 5, like, at all.
That's true. But I'm saying like recent for me is like 5 to 7 years, I guess.
Eh,
Which would include what, like Battlefield 1, 5, and 2042. And then for Call of Duty, that would and what Call of Duty came out like 7 years ago.
I have no freaking idea. Probably like Black Ops 3 or something. Or Infinite Warfare? I don't know.
I
Okay, so
feel like it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And overall, like,
there's a cursed chest up here, by the way.
yeah, check that.
Well, yeah, and you would think like, oh yeah, quality over quantity,
First
but
skull.
but
Honestly, all it is for me to say Battlefield beats Call of Duty is Battlefield 1, and that's it.
Battlefield 1, I mean, it's pretty hard to compete against Battlefield 1 though. I mean, we gotta do the boss battle. I think we talked about this the other day. So like Battlefield 1 is by far like I believe the best Battlefield in terms of like the games I played. I played Battlefield 1943 like the arcade version. We did play briefly Battlefield 1942 on Battlefield 2042. I know that's confusing, but whatever. I played Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 1, 5, and 2042. And by far the best one is I wasn't with you in the boss battle.
Oh,
But
well,
by,
there's
but
no boss yet.
but by far the best one, I mean, I think it's Battlefield 1. And then what is tied for second place is Battlefield 3 and
I was
Battlefield
like,
Bad
I
Company
can't
2.
speak on that because I have probably played 90% of Battlefield on Battlefield 1.
And it's a good game to be playing.
Like, I've played Battlefield 4. It's probably the other one I played much, but I guess what makes that lackluster now is like the fact that I've played a lot of like modern shooters, you know? So it's nothing like that exciting.
Well, so this is what my opinion was on.
That's
Oh,
what
I'm
was like
down.
the
I'm down.
innovative, that's what was innovative about, not really even innovative, but like what Battlefield 1 did well.
Yeah.
tough, dude. I don't know how they're gonna come back. Like
So I was having to
Battlefield
read.
2042 has come a long way, but how long has it been since 2042 released?
It's been a minute. Several months. I got mutual respect, by the way. Ah, oh, share 3 dashes. I'll get mutual respect. Alright, so Battlefield 1. The reason why I say Battlefield 1 is the best one is the campaign is like it's the first game that I can imagine in terms of like the AAA titles that use like very it's not meant to be like lighthearted. It's very much like, yeah, this is war and it's gritty and it's horrible and you made it better for it. And the multiplayer for the time was it still is incredible. Like me and you played it recently, like we play it from time to time, so it's still really good. But like also the graphics as well. Like I mean, don't get me
It
wrong. Like
still looks really good.
yeah, I like and I was going to say like it doesn't matter. Like graphics don't really matter to me all that much.
Oh, I'm dead. I can come back.
But like in terms of how it looks, like that game looks so good, and it holds up better than Battlefield 2042 and maybe in Battlefield 5. Ooh, I
Dude,
can get
I
the
think,
rainbow arc.
I don't know recently, but I think Battlefield 1 looked better than 2042 on launch.
Yeah, dude, Battlefield 2042
And it's
looked
not
like
even
dog
because
shit.
like the graphics. It's because of how they built the map. Like the maps and stuff. Like I don't know. That makes a huge difference. Like the graphics don't have to be good, but
But
the
they
maps
were.
in 2042 are just like open. I don't know. Like
I mean, you can see in
there's
one of
nothing
our
fun
older.
about just running forward and attacking.
No,
Like you want like different routes to go behind enemy lines. Like 2042, like Argonne Forest, like they have the bunkers, like that's fun.
oh yeah. Well,
Like
I
I've
mean,
gotten like a fucking quadra kill like in the bunkers with dynamite before. I'm dead again.
we also like. I have a video like when me and you played Battlefield 2042, and we're like I was recording it. We both agree like it's like this game is so open, and yet like it was having I was having issues even running it. And it's not like my computer's like garbage tier or whatever, but I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why is it so horribly optimized, even when there's like nothing to process on screen? But like I was saying, like Battlefield 1 is like obviously the best Battlefield.
And it feels balanced too. That's a big thing.
Yeah, it's
Or at
balanced.
least like I think you can play any class and do really well.
So
I mean, that's the biggest thing.
yeah,
I
the
would say
class.
what happened with 2042 is like the class system, which they brought back, which is kind of why I wouldn't play 2042 like consistently again, but I kind of want to see what they did with the class system, you know?
Yeah, I want to see that too. I think we will, and we're gonna end up doing it.
Because I've always enjoyed Battlefield game. Like, I feel like Battlefield, the biggest difference between that and Call of Duty is like usually when I play Battlefield, like there's dumb, fun moments you have.
Compared to the frustrating
It's just
ones.
like, yeah.
Compared to the frustrating ones and Call of Duty. But what I was saying though is that like in terms of figuring out which games I like the most. Go ahead and drop this. Battlefield 1 is certainly like one of my favorites, obviously. Oh, shit. Wait. No,
when we grinded it as much as we did, like
I,
that's how you know it's fun.
I was getting distracted. I keep on like forgetting my train of thought. Sorry, so Battlefield fucking uh deals an additional 50%. Sure, why not? Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Backup 2 were both like tied on my list, second place, because everything else doesn't matter after that. Because I'll tell you why. Uh, Battlefield 3 still had a talking protagonist character, which is important to have in a video game. Like you want someone to be talking, and it was still kind of grounded. It wasn't like an unbelievable story type deal. And same thing with Battlefield 20. Battlefield Backup 2, like campaign wasn't like stupid or crazy. It was just like, I mean, it was definitely more fantastical than other Battlefield games, but it still wasn't like over the top. Multiplayer was still fantastic. Every gun felt like well put together and worked very well. And those games are old. Like Battlefield 3 is fucking old now. Bad Company 2 was old too. Is old. And so this is where like kind of goes down into so Battlefield 4 had an issue where at launch they had that whole stupid system where Xbox 360 players only can play with 32 people, but Xbox One players can play with 64. The graphics weren't really there. Even on the Xbox One version, the campaign wasn't really there. You had a silent protagonist. And like it was just like so fantastical and fucking nuts, the campaign. I'm just like, ugh, I just hated it. And obviously I played it anyways, but I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It was like the year of like quiet protagonists for whatever reason, because Call of Duty also had a quiet protagonist that same year, which is fun to think about.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of why Battlefield 1 did well, is because it was like different stories, you know?
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Well, it doesn't have to be like. Again, the story doesn't have to be like crazy or anything like that. You don't have to have it like super drawn out, and like the story doesn't have to be fantastical, but it just can't be stupid. Then you really start to run into issues when you start looking at Battlefield Hardline, which is by far like my least favorite in the series. It was just so bad. Like I don't know how
Like I
else to
said,
describe it.
I can't speak on that as because I haven't played them, but I take
Yeah,
your word for it.
like Battlefield
Also, I just heard bad things about Hardline.
Hardline took away like everything away that Battlefield was known for. Also, like structure destruction and Battlefield Backcountry 2 and like Battlefield 3 were actually still pretty good at the time. I mean, I'm not sure if they were still. I don't know if they'll still hold up now, but I still think they're really good.
And that's the biggest thing is like Battlefield, I feel like doesn't need to try that hard to innovate when you have a system like they do.
No,
Like that's why I was like, why did they change it up in Battlefield 5? Like I would have played Battlefield 5 if they didn't do that stupid like I haven't even played enough to even understand it fully. Like the crates and shit
oh, you mean
where you get ammo and
microtransaction?
health.
Oh god.
No.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
like
talking about?
yeah. I think I remember. You can't. You don't heal. I. But you see, this is where I'm saying like it's on my back catalog. Battlefield Hardline.
We should
I,
play Battlefield 5 too. We should go through all of them actually.
okay, we can definitely do that. I've owned. I mean, Battlefield. We probably won't be able to play Battlefield 3, but we can definitely play
They should
Battlefield
all be
Backup 2.
on EA
Okay.
Play.
Oh, we'll see. I gotta spend money on those games,
But
but
like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I played so much of Battlefield 1 and got used to it.
it's not because of that.
But I was like, dude, even like the revives, like those felt good. You felt like you were doing a lot with a medic. Like it was simple, but like all you need is like a health pack, you know, and then you can. There's a button you could press to like just give it straight to your teammate, you know.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
like that. Like it gave purpose. to being a medic.
Yeah, you're watching out for your boys.
And Battlefield 5 did keep the class system though, didn't they?
I believe so, but it just did a lot of things poorly. And like I played the campaign, and I thought the campaign was actually pretty decent. Again, it wasn't. I don't know. Like Battlefield 1 really like put basically every other Battlefield on blast because it was just so
Cursed chest back here.
yeah, it was just so good how they made it that it's hard to like compare. It's hard to like keep up with that, but they should have been able to. So Battlefield Hardline was probably like the worst on my list. The campaign just felt weird. Like I'm like I don't want to be a cop. I thought like Battlefield's about it's Battlefield. It's not about being a freaking like soldier or anything like that. It's about being a freaking. I mean, it's not about being a. Sorry, my bad. It's not about being a cop. It's about being a soldier and like being boots on the ground
Yeah, it
type
was
deal.
always like grittier than Call of Duty.
I mean, Battlefield 5 still had pretty good graphics. It just didn't. It just doesn't stand up to Battlefield 1. And we did play a bit of it, the multiplayer, and we had fun with it. We did have a good time with it, but it just didn't stick as well as Battlefield 1 did.
But what was it specifically is what I'm trying to figure out.
I-
Like, that was one thing. I didn't like that you like picked up ammo and shit. Like maybe ammo, like I guess, but I don't know. Like again, that's like why you have a class system. Like if you don't force people to play classes, they're not going to play classes. Like that's what we figured out in Battlefield 2042.
That's what
Or not
people.
even figured out. I knew that was going to happen.
That's why people don't play like. It's like playing Call of Duty. Like people don't play Battlefield to play Call of Duty, basically. And another thing is that like locking, especially in 2042. 2042 is probably the worst of all the offenders of this. Even Hardline had a little bit of something. At least they tried something new, even though it wasn't very successful. But like 2042 just freaking like I don't know why they did this, but they locked you to a character to like you had to play a certain character to do certain things, which is the worst. Because it's
And
like
also the
I don't
classes
want
suck, dude. None of the classes are good.
the only one that
The
you would
only
really
one I
want to do is
played in
medic
2042 was the fucking
angel.
no, the bitch that could see through walls.
Oh yeah, and you had to level up like a shit ton. Everyone was freaking using her. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm saying. It's just
The
inconsistency.
classes were just like uninteresting. Like maybe if they, I don't know, like they should have done more like combat oriented classes, if that makes sense. I don't know what they could have done. They should have just stuck to the old system.
No, but it's easier
Is
to
really
make
what they
money.
should have done. But also like going back to that gritty thing is like it doesn't look like a war. Like they've changed a lot of maps, so now they do look like that.
Well, it
The
looks
characters are, like,
cartoony. It looks so cartoony.
and the characters like after the match they're like, "Good job, mate." Like got him that time. Like and just like the dumbest voice lines too. Like
I think they don't really try.
I mean they were rushed. They were rushed in the
No,
development.
no, no,
They
no.
lost a
No,
bunch of people.
no excuses though. Cut back, but don't really like don't. You can add in more maps later, but like design is forever. You know what I mean? Like if the game looks like shit and runs like shit, then like no one's gonna want to play it after like a few weeks.
Yeah,
Even
dude,
if
and I was
even
pissed
if
because I was like,
and
I
then
played it early.
yeah,
And I'm
you
like,
did.
okay, like this should be better because like usually there's a day one patch, right? It wasn't.
Like in conclusion, this fucking sucks.
I don't know what I was thinking when I bought it too. Like
I
I
told you
guess
not
the
to.
marketing sold me.
Yeah. be a dickhead like everyone else. Oh yeah, let me just do that. Sorry.
But I love Battlefield. Like, so I was hopeful.
Well, I told you the reason why I wasn't gonna get it because of how Battlefield 5 was doing. Battlefield 5 wasn't really that good. It was having a hard time too.
Because like I said, like I was saying before, like I love sci-fi, and that was a disappointment too. Like
It wasn't.
because they just ported guns and put different names on them.
Hey man, don't be, don't hate him.
Like they added the railgun, and I'm like, that should have been on day one. They should have had a railgun right off the bat.
Then they had a railgun in Battlefield 4 too.
Like they should have had. Like that's why I was excited about it, is because I'm like, okay, like there's gonna be like some crazy weapons or some shit, and then it's like, no, you just have classes. There's a guy that can place a turret, like every other game.
I mean that's pretty equal, right? I mean, come on, dude. Ooh, frame drop.
There's a
Oh.
grapple. Oh shit.
I don't know what happened there. Good luck, viewer.
I mean, I hope that they get better. I mean, maybe the finals game will be good.
Well, I think they kind of run out of time for me. Like I've already given up on that. Like, there's no reason
But like,
for
you're
me to
gonna
go.
be curious to see, like, when the next one comes out, you're gonna be like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
buy it right off the bat, but like, you're gonna be looking into it.
Oh no, but I'm talking about 2042. There's no saving it for me now. Like for 2042, that ship has sailed, like come and gone. That ship has sailed, whatever. And it just it failed.
I'm dead.
It's a failed game.
Yeah, I wonder when they stop development on it.
Holy
Damn,
shit.
dude, I'm getting Shrek. Yeah, it's almost like they're like them developing they're developing the game like as it's live, is what it seems like now, right?
Yeah. Like, don't worry, guys. It'll be better. We promise. We swear.
I don't know, like it feels like games are really tough nowadays. Like I do more and more research, and that's why Game Pass is nice, because you can just kind of like, it's like, who cares? I'm not gonna do research on a game that's free, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
But you really have to
and
like
then
be
you have games like
careful.
this. Like this game's on freaking Game Pass right now, and it's good. I mean, it doesn't have to be. The graphics aren't phenomenal and stuff like that, but it's a good game. Like I
Yeah, that's
can't
what's
complain
also
about
great
it.
about Game Pass, you know, is I've played a lot of games I would never buy, you know? But I don't know, I am curious to see what they come up with. I'm cautious.
Kind of have to be now. It'd be a mistake to trust them outright.
But also I'm like, oh, there's a boss behind us.
Oh shit!
I didn't even know you could get up here.
Yeah, imagine how many times we missed this.
Um,
We've been playing this for some time. We haven't noticed that one, does it?
I'm assuming it's not going to be free on Game Pass.
What?
The next Battlefield.
No. Alright, here it comes. fucking Christ. Kill him.
Oh, I almost died there.
Yeah, almost did too. Freaking asshole. We had to go topside to collect all the rest of the cash.
Yeah, Game Pass is doing great though.
Game Pass is really clutch. I mean, again, 24. Battlefield 1 has
And
a
that's what
special
like it
place.
also sucks because they made 2042 free. Like again, that's a game that like someone that just joins now, maybe they like it a lot.
Well,
But I paid fucking $70 for that.
well, you paid $70?
Yeah, I paid for like the deluxe. I might have paid more, dude.
Sorry. I sneezed. Well, yeah, and that was also like a big like fuck you to everyone that paid for it. Is that like, I mean, within like a month or two of you buying it, they made it free. You know?
And I didn't even get fucking good cosmetics from it.
Yeah, you would think they would have refunded you something for paying for it because obviously, like, you know, they're like, nah, we gotta keep the people's money that actually spent the money on this shit. Or it would be nice. It's like, oh, you paid for this game, so you get extra benefits. You know, you get like extra skins and stuff like that.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Oh
No.
shit. I'm dead.
Are you rezzing or am I rezzing?
I res. I'm down.
Shit. Ugh.
Got that guy.
What the fuck is happening? Oh, every person you kill spawns a desert
Yeah, that's
worm.
what it is. I got the plus 15% weapon damage within 15 meters.
Nice.
Even Call of Duty, dude, I'm like, I don't know where they're gonna go. Are they gonna remake MW3?
Yeah. Oh god, I hate MW3.
I didn't play a lot of it, but I did like it.
Mm. Mm.
Well, it's Treyarch that's developing the next game.
Oh really?
And they did say that it's gonna be 2 years instead of every year.
Well, I thought it was already 2 years because Sledgehammer was developing games, wasn't it?
Or like 2 years from MW2 coming out. Down.
Oh shit. Ass.
Which I'm like, okay, that's cool, but like, I'll, like, unless the game is good, then it won't matter, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if this game comes out, if it's another Black Ops game, dude, I'm not getting it.
Hey,
I don't
what?
want to play any more Black Ops, dude. Like, it started good, but
It's
I
ridiculous
don't
now.
know, man. Like,
It's so much. It's too
even
many.
Halo, I'm like, dude, just come up with a new concept.
I don't think they're gonna do Black Ops because Black Ops 4 was a failure, was a financial failure. So they probably won't do it. They might do Cold War again because
But that
that's
was Black
Sterling's.
Ops.
No, Cold War is not Black Ops.
Was it not a Black Ops game?
No, it was Call of Duty Cold War, right? Shit,
I
not.
thought it was Black Ops Cold War. No, I'm not sure. Fucking bitches up top, dude.
Yeah, they're freaking assholes.
Like, Halo has run its course.
Oh yeah, that they're dead.
And I don't think they're... Maybe they're making another Halo. What do you think?
No. Well, yeah, they're gonna make another Halo because they have that freaking IP, but I don't
Halo
think.
2 Infinity and Beyond.
Yeah, I think that they screwed up so bad with Halo Infinite that I don't know. I don't see why anyone want want to play that game still.
Fuck.
You're gonna be shitting me.
Sucks. This is gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hit your shots.
It's crazy to me though, like, that in modern time, like, we've come so far in video games, right?
We've come so far.
Like, even like I was saying, the controls, like, most games, like modern games, have the same controls. 'Cause
Mhm.
it's just like, we've realized what we do. You know, it's like you look at like Xbox games and then 360 games, and that's even a difference. Like, even PlayStation
A radio.
1 didn't have analog sticks, you know?
Yeah,
And then
that
they
is
came
weird
out
to
with a
think.
controller with analog sticks. They're like, this is much better.
I look at the freaking N64 controller. That's a good example of like what were they thinking, you know?
You gotta give it to Nintendo though. They innovate, or they try.
Well, they try to innovate on like the platform you're using. They don't innovate in like game design though, or like graphic wise. It's the mode of which you play your game, not the games themselves that they're innovative in. I
But I
hate this.
mean, I don't know, dude. It's modern day. Like, I feel like, oh, this is gonna suck.
I have like a quick cooldown on my. Oh shit! Try not to die. Invulnerable yet?
Yeah, I mean, I think Nintendo is, I don't know, like, I don't think at the end of the day, like, yes, I guess it competes with Xbox, but it's different. Like, they have a different goal in mind.
Oh, I forgot, dude. Change to your pistol when you're running from this dude. Look at this.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, come on. So close. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Coming. Come on. I'm down.
Oh, holy shit, that was close. Fuck that
Dude, it's
dude.
funny because earlier, like I play this game when I'm just like bored
Mhm.
sometimes, and I got like a run. Is this Elite?
Yes.
Dude, I had a run and I got this boss and I killed him in 5 seconds. But it was really lucky.
Don't want that reinforced eggshell. No health. All right.
I mean, I hope Xbox comes out with some more like exclusives, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I like having
I've been
exclusives.
kept happy with Game Pass though, I'll say that much.
Yeah, Game Pass has been pretty clutch. It gives us a lot of games to play. Man, I'm really hoping that this next Battlefield's gonna be actually good. I know that it's not even coming out until next year.
Wait, Battlefield.
Like the next Battlefield
Battle
game, it comes out
oh,
every 2 years.
are you sure they're coming out with one next
Oh,
year?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I might be dead here. I don't know how I survived that.
Yeah, that perk, dude. That keeps you alive.
I just got that Phantom. That's nice.
What's this?
I might switch this fire scale.
You might switch to it. It's good. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh shit, I'm not with you, dude. Hold up.
Oh fuck, Bobby.
Oh god. I'm down.
Hey, when they're
Look
shielded.
up this look up that this the finals game.
Coming out on Xbox.
It's all platforms.
Oh, it's gonna be for free.
No, probably not.
Jeez, I'm dead. Why are all these guys shielded? My goodness.
Jeez, dude.
Did I get myself
Hey,
stuck?
can we back up for a second? I want to upgrade.
Yep. Upgrade where?
Back here. There's a dude.
Oh,
That's why I was like,
alright.
oh shit. They're following us. Should
Yeah.
I do it? Should I upgrade the fire scale?
Do you know how to use it?
Let me do it. Okay. I don't know, I'm just looking for something. I'm down, and I'm pretty far behind. Not that far, but...
My accuracy's all over the place with this thing right now.
I'm not like that worried about this run.
No.
Um, I want something like innovative.
Oh, you're gonna be waiting a long time for that, dude. Let's get this
Well, I don't know,
portal.
that's why I'm like interested in this
Oh,
new
cursed.
game. Which is not innovative to have, destructible environments, but on the level that they're doing, it's because like you play for objectives, but like you could basically destroy a building and move the objective down.
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. What?
So like say there's like, oh, you gotta capture this or something. You could just destroy the building and move it to ground level.
I just popped an achievement. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I don't know. You just have to look and let me know what you think.
Well, that sounds like San.
Not in a good spot here.
No, you're not.
God.
What? That's like Battlefield.
Like what else?
Battlefield freaking Bad Company 2 had that type of shit. Actually, it had even better. So, like, you know when you're playing, like, Rush and you have to destroy a building? I mean, you have to destroy a bomb?
Yeah.
If the bomb was located in a building, you would be able to blow up the building and it would destroy the bomb. And you would actually
Yeah, I
progress.
mean
And,
that's what like I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure 2042 promised destruction.
oh, yeah, fuck that. They didn't promise that shit. They don't have anything like that in their game. Like,
Yeah, and it's not even close. Have you seen the video of the dude that's like bouncing off the um building with like a jet?
well, it's not even that. It's like even the buildings that like seem to be destructible. They don't even destruct like that. Battlefield 2042 is probably the worst. Besides Hardline, because Hardline also took away that. Like there wasn't destructible environments in Hardline or 2042 really. Which is one of the big things why people play Battlefield.
Yeah.
You want big map, vehicles, and destructible environments. Honestly, not that hard to.
Well, this game, I will say it's not a big map. And I think it's I don't know enough about it, but I think it's like squads you're playing in. That hurt.
I mean, squads are fine. Squads have been part of Battlefield forever, so I'm not annoyed by that. Holy shit! What the hell is here? My God.
Jesus.
What the hell happened there? They all just like will wait for them at the top.
Yeah.
I don't know. Battlefield has been quite a disappointment in recent years.
Yeah, it sucks.
And there was always such promise with them, you know,
Because that's a
like,
game like you just play for a while too, you know?
well, yeah, they don't, and yeah, that's another thing. They don't, they come out with a game every other year. So if the game's shit from this, and it doesn't get any better, like, again, Battlefield 4 kind of soured that for me for a while because Battlefield 4 did that, and then Hardline sucked. I mean, to be honest, I almost didn't buy Battlefield 1 for a little bit. I wasn't sure about it, I think, at first. And that's just like one of those things where it's like, oh, I almost didn't buy the best Battlefield game that they've made so far because of other games that were subpar or below par. To be honest, with Battlefield Hardline, that game was just a hunk of shit.
And that's the same with Call of Duty too, even.
Yeah, and there's
Like
diehard peoples
the
for
last
freaking
Call of Duty
Hardline.
you bought was what besides MW2?
Cold War, Cold
All
War.
right, before we go into this next, let me get some water real quick.
Okay. Take a quick intermittent break. So this is gonna be part of our discussions. I'm sorry about the quality of the game as of right now. I'm streaming. I do not have a capture device on my Xbox yet, and so there is stuttering, and there's nothing that I can really do about it right now besides just play through it. I hope you guys are enjoying the content though. Like we're gonna try and keep on talking more about subjects like this. So I'm not as talkative as I usually am. I'm just pretty dog shit tired right now. But let's let us know how you feel about this new content that we're putting out. We're planning
I'm
to keep it
back.
going. All right.
We got a Roadhog over here.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm dead.
This might be it.
Oh my god.
That was not the best run.
Yeah. What the fuck happened with Roadhog? Oh. I upgrade my talent. Nope. I'm just gonna save my money. Wait, hold. Is this the last thing I can get? Sure, why not? Legendary Craftsman. Do you want to stop this video right here?
Well, are you getting off?
No, but I figured we can probably. I think we basically wrapped up the Battlefield franchise pretty well. Battlefield 1,
Yeah.
best one. Battlefield 2042, we're going to see how it does in the next month or so. We'll replay it again, see if it has changed up. Battlefield 5, decent, but not memorable. Battlefield Hardline, extremely forgettable, except for the few like cultists that are on it. Battlefield 4, bad launch, but end up being a really, really good Battlefield game up until Battlefield 1. Battlefield 3, I would say, I say really good in terms of like campaign and multiplayer, like not huge issues at launch. And Battlefield Bad Company 2, like solid game, great campaign, great multiplayer for the time and everything like that. So, and it's the recap, I think, at
Yeah.
least for me personally.
Well, like I said, I haven't played through all of them, so
Yeah, some of the things you're just gonna have to go off
they
of
do
what I'm
have.
saying.
Let's see, they have 1943. They have 3, 4, Bad Company 2, Bad Company 1, Hardline, and 5.
Well, you
That's all
also,
of them, right?
yeah, but you also played. You actually did play Bad Company 2, though. Remember, we would play on 2042. So you have actually played
Yeah.
Bad Company 2's multiplayer, which I mean, you said you liked more than 2042, but it wasn't that
Dude, they
hard.
could have made that a standalone game, and I would have bought it. Maybe not for $70, but for
What?
like
Oh,
40, I
Bad
would
Company
have
2?
bought the Portal mode.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. I
If they
think.
like put in a lot more maps and like all the guns and like basically ported everything, because like that's what we probably played the most of in Battlefield 2042, right?
Oh, no, we played Battlefield 1942 a lot. Remember? Because like
Yeah,
everything
because
was
it's
like
like
instant
dumb
kill.
fun.
Yeah, but dude, it was actual fun though. Like sniping and everything like that game was fun. And although I never played the actual release game of that version of Battlefield, like that was really fun, and it was a phenomenal Battlefield experience. I think not as destructive, but good gunplay and everything like that. The
Yeah, that makes a big difference too. It's how the guns feel.
Yeah, I really wish they would come out with Bad Company 2 again. like not even like not like $60 worth like a remaster, but just like $10. You get the same multiplayer experience that you did in Battlefield back in 22, but you get to play 32 versus 32, which would be kind of hard, but maybe they can do it.
Battlefront. That's another one we could talk about.
Oh my god, I don't know much about Battlefront. I played.
You didn't play Battlefront a lot?
I didn't play the first one. I played the second one a pretty good amount, but I mean,
Like newer? Are you talking about newer? Or like the old Battlefront?
the newer ones, and even still, like I really don't know how. I would like to talk about the Call of Duty franchise. I'll have to pull up a spreadsheet though of the whole entire list just to see what.
We could do like a ranking.
Yeah, we can do a ranking system for about Call of Duty games. I think probably one of the worst ones was Vanguard.
I never played Vanguard.
A lot of people hated it, and it was also like it has zombie mode that like everyone hated. Like it was a really bad
It is
game.
Black Ops Cold War. See, I knew it.
But it was still a good game though.
Cold War?
Yeah, Cold War was actually good.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it.
So it doesn't matter. I think the Black Ops thing is more like it can't be like Call of Duty Black Ops 5. You know what I mean? It has to have like some sort of theme and it doesn't have to work off the original storyline. That whole
I
storyline
mean,
was fucking insane to me, by the way. Like Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2 was like a gigantic jump in technology. Like in Black Ops 1 you had like, it was more like Vietnam era, Cold War era, really. And like you had Mason and stuff like that. And then Black Ops 2 just freaking anyway, I digress. We'll talk about that a different day. But anyways, that'll be the end of the undistributed gameplay podcast thing and our discussion
fun
on
one.
on Battlefield. That's it. Copyright strike on Battlefield. The Battlefield franchise. Maybe we'll come back with Call of Duty. Maybe even the Halo franchise. That'll be a pretty good one to talk about. Uh, yeah. See you guys in the next one.